Welcome to LNP Renewable System Integrator. Today we are going to see some of the example programs with solution how to make in Python. Okay, so at the point of this discussion, before the starting of the session, let us try to know what is Python, how to download a Python and install, okay, and what are the PC system requirements before installing a Python in a PC, how to download a PyCharm and install, and what are the basic PC system requirements before installing a PyCharm. Okay, and apart from it, okay, in this session, okay, let us try to learn, okay, how to use print in different ways in a Python program with example programs, and also we are going to use input function as in print in different ways in the Python program, and also we are going to assign integers, floating points inside the input, okay, in a Python program with some example programs, and let us try to write a program, okay, using a import C math functions. Okay, let's try to use import calendar functions, okay, inside the Python program, and let us try to use the dictionaries in a different ways in a Python program, and let us try to know, okay, how to use a copy function in a Python program with an example, and let us try to use this update in a different ways in a Python program. Okay, now Python is a high level general purpose programming language. Okay, so it supports multiple programming paradigms including structured, object oriented and functional programming. The biggest advantage of this Python program is that, okay, when compared to C, C++, Java, it is pretty more easier for everyone to do programming in it, and you know, the calling functions, everything is very easy in Python. Okay, so let us try to download how to download a Python software. First, try to go into the website www.python.org. In that you have a download session. In the download session, try to download the latest version for the Windows. Okay, so it will be keep on updating. Okay, so now you might be listening this video after a year, then there is no issue. Please go into the website, you might get the latest version of it. Okay, the version might differ. Next, most important system requirement is that RAM. The first and foremost thing for this RAM is minimum 4 GB free RAM should be there. Maximum you can go for 8 GBs also. And if you're going for a CPU, try to go for multi-core CPUs. Okay, PyCharm supports in multi-core CPUs, and disk space. So the minimum disk space requirement is 2.5 GB. Okay, and 1 GB extra for cache memories. If you're going for SSD drive, please go use 5 GBs. Okay, and monitor resolution is 1024x768 or 1920 x 1080. Okay, OS, even for Linux, Microsoft Mac OS, this Python and PyCharm is available. Okay, now apart from Python, the updated version of this is the PyCharm. So in jetbrains.com website, you can download this PyCharm. Okay, there are two versions available. One is professional version and the other one is the community version. Our recommendation is try to download the community version because it is a free built open source software, so that it will keep on updating. There won't be any much issues. If you're purchasing the professional, that is also good. Free 30 days free track is also available. If you're planning for to make development using HTML, JS and SQL, then you can go for this PyCharm. But our recommendation is try to download this community version. Okay, so the system requirement for this PyCharm is your OS should be 64-bit Microsoft Windows. You can use either 8, 10 or 11. Minimum 2 GB RAM should be there. Maximum 8 GB is recommended. Okay, if you're going for a hard disk, better use 2.5 GB. Okay, SSD. Okay, and resolution, if you're going for a screen resolution, is 1024x768. Okay, now let's try to write a example program to add two numbers by creating the integers. Okay, and also let us try to add them with a simple formula, sum is equal to num1 plus num2, and let us try to display the result using the print function. Okay, so this is the PyCharm software. We had installed already in it. If you want, you can also install. Now let us try to run the function. See here, we had already assigned the values as 1.5 and 6.3. So the total of 1.5 plus 6.3 will be 7.8. Now let's try to change this to 3.5. Okay, and this to 2.6. okay, and let's try to run the function again, run the program again. Now see, the value got changed to 6.1. so this is a simple operation to add two numbers using a addition operation, and we are using the print functions. Now let us try to do the same operation, okay, addition operation using the float, okay, and also let us try to ask the users to provide the input, so that whatever we are trying to do, it will be, you know, user friendly. Okay, now let's try to create a program. Okay, let's try to do this program. Okay, same program, only thing is that user is going to provide the input here. Okay, now let us try to run the program. See here, first it is asking the first number. Let us try to give the first number as 6.8, and it is asking the second number. Let us try to give it as 7.2. Okay, now see, it is providing the result as 14. So this is how basic, okay, input function. This is how we need to use the input function, and we need to add the two numbers, and with the help of this print operation, let us try to display the result. Now let us try another example, okay, without using any sort of input features, okay, without using more number of lines, in a single line inside the print itself, we can able to get the input from the users. Okay, we can ask the users to provide the input, so that we can able to process everything inside a single line. Okay, let us try this program. See here, it's a single line program. Now let us try to run it. So it is asking the first number, because we had already declared inside the print, we are asking, we are assigning it as already a float value, and also we are providing the input. Okay, now let us try to provide our input as a 7.5. okay, and again it is asking the second number, because we had already assigned it using the input we are asking. So let us give it as a 3.5, and we can see the result as 11. So means it is up to us to it is a programming is a skill. Okay, so if you try to do so many programs, you will get an idea and a clarity. Okay, even in a single line you can create a simple programs. Next, let us try to create a Python program to calculate a square root. Okay, here we had already given a number. If required, we can change that assigned integer number also, and if required, using an input function also, we can get an input from the user. And let us try to calculate the square root using the following formula, and let us try to display the result using the print operation. Okay, see here. So in PyCharm, we are trying to execute the program. Okay, let us try to run the program. So as you can see, we had already provided the value as 8. It is showing 2.87. Let us try to change this value to 16. Okay, and again let us try to run the program. As you can see, the square root of 16 is 4. Okay, in the same way, if you now what we will do in the same program. Okay, let us delete this num function here. Okay, let's try to change this. Now what we will do, we will ask the users to provide the input. Okay, let us ask the users to provide the input to enter a value, and so that they will give the value, it will be easy for them to do it. Okay, see, it's very simple. By simply taking the hash button, we can use the we can ask the users to give the input, so that they will give the value, so that it is easy for us to change the value. So it is showing an error. Okay, now see here. Now because we had given two spaces, that is the reason it is providing error. So whenever you write a program, at the starting of assigning any sort of integers or any sort of getting inputs, please use them directly. Now it is asking them. Let us try to give the number. We want to find out the square root. Let us try to find out the square root of 25. We all know it is 5. If you want to change this also, you can rerun the program and give us some other new input. Let us try to give 36. The square root of 36 is 6. Very simple. Okay. Now let us try to find out a square root of a real number or a complex number. Okay. Here the most important thing that we are going to do is we are trying to import the complex math module, that is import CMath inside it, and let us try to take, if required, we can take the input from the users also, but it should be a complex number. Even real number also we can provide, can also be a complex number also. Okay, and we have a formula. Okay, if you import the CMath, then only you can use this formula. Then let us try to display the result using the print function. So let us try to run the program. It is telling the square root of 1 plus 2j is 1.272 plus 0.786j. Okay, now what we will do, okay, let us try to delete this num. Okay, now let us try to take the input as an input from the user. Now let us try to run the program again. So let us try to give 2 plus 2k, showing some errors. Now let us try to rerun it. 1 plus 2j. See here, it is showing the answer 1 plus 2j. It means you can't use k or capital letters. Try if you are planning for complex numbers, go with the small letters. Okay. So here we are showing both examples. Okay, what is a thing which makes the program wrong and how to rectify it. Both the things we are teaching in our sessions. Now let's try to create the program. Okay, to find the area of a triangle. Okay, we are showing the same program with the two examples. Okay, in one we itself will assign the integers and assign the values for those integers, and let us try to calculate the semi-perimeter using the formula S is equal to a plus b plus c by 2, and in the same way let us try to calculate the area using the below mentioned formula, and let's try to display the results using the print function. Okay, now see here, so this is a simple program. Since we had already assigned the values for a, b and c with the integer values, okay, it is displaying the result. Now let us what we will do, let us try to delete this assigned integer values, and let us try to use this, get the input from the user. Okay, now so it means the user has to provide 3 different inputs. Let us try to run the program. So it is asking the enter the first side. So let us try to give the first side value as a 2. Okay, and it is also asking the second side value. Let us try to give it as a 2. Let us try, it is asking third side. Now let us give the value as a 3. So as you can see, so the area of the triangle is 1.98. Okay, even if you want to change the values also, you can rerun and change the program. Now let us try to solve a quadratic equation. Okay, here what we are going to do, we are going to import the complex math function. That is the reason CMath we are using. Okay, so we can directly give the value either using assigning the integers, and let us try to calculate the discriminant using the following formula, and let us try to find the 2 different solutions. Okay, and let us try to display the results using the print operation. Let's try to run the program. So it is showing, it is converting, okay, a normal value into complex value using the quadratic equation formula. Okay, if we change the value also, the result will also change. Now let us try to create a Python program to swap the 2 numbers. Okay, here we can either do the program in 2 different ways. We will show you both the ways. So in the first way, okay, we will assign an integer and we will assign the value to that integer. Okay, and what we will do, we will try to swap them using the temporary variable, and let us try to display the values using the print operation after swapping. Okay, So now let us try to run the program. See here, we had already assigned the value 5 to the x and 10 to the y. Now it got swapped because of this temporary value. Now what we will do, let us try to delete this x and y. Okay, let us try to take them as a input from the users. Okay, let us try to take that as a input from the users. We will ask them to enter the value and let us try to execute the program. So now let us give a value as 8, x value, and let us try to give the value of y as a 4. Now see here, so it got swapped. So now the value of y got swapped to x and the value of x got swapped to y. Now let us try to create a Python program, okay, without using the temporary variables. Okay, using this simple function in a, even in a 5 line we can create a simple program. Okay, let us try to write this program in the PyCharm. So now let's try to run this. So as you can see, the values got swapped immediately. If you want to change this variables also, values also you can change. Let us try to change this as a 8. Let's try to change this value as a 12. Okay, now let us try to run the program again. So as you can see, the values got interchanged, got swapped. Now let us try to create a program to convert a kilometers to miles. Okay, so here what we will do, let us try to ask the users to enter the value in kilometers, and we have a conversion factor. The conversion factor is 0.62. So using the following formula, what we will do, if you want to convert a kilometer to mile, then multiply your kilometer into 0.62, 1371, and let us try to display the result using the print operation. Okay. So we are trying to execute it in the PyCharm software. Okay, let's try to run. So it is asking us to provide the input. Let us try to give 120 kilometer. So it means 74.56 miles. Okay. Now let us try to create a simple calculator inside the Python. So our Python program itself will act as a calculator. Using this, we will try to do all the possible functions, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, and most important thing is that we will ask them to select the operation that is required for them. Okay, let us try to assign the numbers for it. If they choose that particular number, the particular operation will be selected, and we will ask them to provide their choices. Okay, and we will ask them to provide the first and the second numbers that they want to give. Okay, and let's try to do the if function. Okay, if elif functions. Okay, if elif concepts, loops inside it, and let us try to display the result using the print operation. And also we can also have a specialty, because normally only for doing a single operation we won't take the calculators, right? So sometimes we want to continue another operation in a same calculator itself. So that option also we will provide. If they want to proceed for the next calculation, they can provide. We can ask them yes or no option. If they provide no issue. If they provide yes, then we need to provide them the another option to select the choices that they want to make, because they are going to use our Python program as a simple calculator. Okay. So now see here, it is already providing a menu card. One will be the addition, and second will be the subtraction, and third will be the multiplication, and fourth will be the division. So now let us use the add. Okay, So it means it is asking us to enter the first value. Let us give the value as 23. Okay, it is asking the second number. Let us give the value as a 32. So it is showing the result as a 55. It is asking us whether you want to do the next calculation. Yes, we will try to do the next calculation. So now it is asking the choices again. Now let us try to do the subtraction operation here. So we are giving the option as a 2. It is asking the first number. Let us try to give as a 56 and let us give it as a 24. So it is showing the value is 32. Now it is again asking us, do you want to proceed for the next calculation? Yes, we want to proceed. Now let us try to give the operation as a 3. So we all know it. What is 3? 3 is a multiplication option. So let us try to give 54 into 3. So it is 162. Now again it is asking us whether we want to proceed to do any other further calculation. Yes, we want to do it. Let us try to division also. Okay, let us try to divide. So it is a fourth option. Let us try to give the first number as a 25. Okay, now let us ask, it is asking us to provide the second number. Let us try to give as a 12. See here, even in the floating points it will provide us the result. Now further it is asking us, do you want to further proceed again? We have verified all the functions. Now let us give no, means the process has been finished. So this is a simple program to create by using the functions, different functions. Okay, different loops. We are trying to do a simple calculator. We are trying to create a program of a simple calculator. Okay, now let us try to create a program to display the calendar of a given month and the year. Okay, for this operation let us try to import the calendar module. Okay, and let us try to display the calendar using a print option. Okay, so let us try to execute the program in a PyCharm. Let us try to run the program. So as you can see here, we had already provided the November 2014 and month 11. Let us try to change this value to 15 and let's try to change this month to 12th. Okay, let's try to compile it. Okay, as you can see, this providing the December month calendar also. Okay, even you as a import function also you can ask the users to provide the year and the month if required. Okay, if required. Next let's try to now as I told earlier, we are going to display the same calendar, but here what we will do, we will ask the users to provide the input. We will ask them what is the year that you want, what is the month that you want, so that it will print. Okay, so let us try to compile this program in our PyCharm. We are opening the PyCharm. Let us try to execute this program. Let us try to run this program. Now it is asking us to provide the year. Let us try to give 2020 and it is asking the month. Let us try to give the December month. See here, so it is providing the December 2020 calendar. Now let us try to write a program to sort the string alphabetically. Okay, we will ask the users to to enter the string, so that we will do breakdown operation also using the split operation, and let us try to sort them in a list, and let us try to display the sorted words using the print. Okay, so let us try to execute this program in a PyCharm. Okay, now let us try to run this program. So as you can see here, we had already provided a string. Okay, hello, this is an example with the case letters. Okay, so what we will do, let us try to delete this. Okay, now what we will do, we will ask the users to provide the enter a string. Okay, and let us try to execute the same program. Okay, so as a user, it is asking us to provide the string. Let us try to give the string. See here, it is executing the same result. Means either we can assign directly the input or a string, okay, string along with the values, or you can ask the users to provide the input. Now let us try to create a program, okay, to merge the two different dictionaries. Okay, it's a very simple program. Okay, let's try to execute it in the PyCharm. So as you can see here, both the values got merged together. Okay. So as you can see here, in both 2 is present, but what is happening, the latest value is got updated inside it. See here, in the dictionary 1 the value of 2 is B, but in dictionary 2 it is C, so the latest one is updated inside that dictionary. Okay. Now let us try to create another program to merge the two different dictionaries, okay, using the star function. Let us try to execute this program. Let us see how it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, the same thing is happening. Okay, even by if you use star symbol also, you can execute the dictionary functions. You can merge the functions. Now let us try to write a program using a copy and update inside a Python. Okay, so we are creating two different dictionaries, okay, and we are creating them in a list. Now let us, using the copy operation, we are trying to copy that second dictionary value to the new third one, and we will update the third one along with the dictionary 1 also, and let us try to print the final third new dictionary. So let us try to execute the program in the PyCharm. As you can see here, whatever the values in dictionary 1 and 2 got updated here. Okay, so 2 will be B and 4 will be D and 1 will be A. Since it got repeating, okay, got repeated, the only thing is that we had already, even though we had copied dictionary 2 values to dictionary 3, but using update, what we did, we had asked the dictionary 3 to get updated with the dictionary 1. So that is the reason why, okay, in our previous program you might have seen that the dictionary 2 value is the latest one. That is the reason in our output we had found the dictionary 2 values. But since we had used the update option and we had updated the dictionary 3 with the dictionary 1, this is the reason why B got assigned here. Now let us try to calculate a power of a number using a while loop. Okay, so the exponential of that particular value is 81. Now let us try to reverse a number using a while loop. Okay, and let us try to display the result using the print operation. Okay, here we are already assigning an integer with the number. If required, you can ask the users to provide an input number. It can be integer or a float. It's up to the value how you are going to assign it. Now let's try to execute this program. It is 1 2 3 4. Let us try to run it. So it is got reversed as 1 4 3 2 1. Let us try to change this number as 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, and let's try to run it. So what is happening, the entire number got reversed. Okay, now let's try to write a program to convert a two list into a dictionary. Okay, we had created two different lists, okay, using integers, and let us try to display the result. Okay, so now let's try to run the function. Okay, see here, so we can combine the two values. So using the index and the language, these are the two different lists. So we are taking those lists and we had created a dictionary. For 1 it will be Python, for 2 it will be C, for 3 it will be C++, like that we had assigned. Now let's try to write a program to delete an element from the dictionary. Okay, so here for that we are using the delete function. Let us try to execute the program in the PyCharm. Okay, now let us try to run it. As you can see here, since it is 31, okay, it got removed using delete operation. We get deleted this 31 from the dictionary. Now when you try to print the dictionary values, it is missing because we have deleted it. If we want to change this and check also, we can check. Let us try to change it as a 21 and let us try to run it. So in our new output, as you can see, 21 got deleted, 31 and 14 is there. Now let us try to change again and try to delete 14 and try to run the program. Let us see what is the output. As you can see here, 31 and 21 is available, 14 got deleted. Now let us try to write a program to count total number of occurrence of a item in a list using a count, and let's try to display the result using the print operation. This is a very simple program. Okay, you get assigned a list. So now let us try to run the program. So here what we are going to count how many number of A's are there in that particular function. Okay, so as you can see, it is 3. Okay, if you want change also, you can change and check. Okay, thank you so much. Please subscribe and press the bell icon. If you want to know more and learn more, you can contact us. We can provide the contact details here. We can able to provide the Python basic programming. Okay, and if you want to do the internships also, you can contact us. We can provide the contact details here. We as a LNP Renewable System Engineer, we can provide PLC programming training for Siemens and in Delta PLCs. We are also doing project supports in that concerned field. If you are from EEE background or instrumentation engineering background or electronic and communication background, if you want to do the program, if you want to do the learn the PLC programming, if you want to do the projects on it, or if you want to do the internships also, you can contact us. We can provide the contact details here. And if you are really interested to work in the GCC countries like Qatar, Oman, Saudi, especially in the building management system and building automation control system, then you can contact us. We can provide the contact details here. If the EV power is not available, okay, but if you want to establish something using a solar DC light system, then you can contact us. You might have an agriculture farms, you want to protect your crops from the wild animals, so you can use a solar electrical fencing. We are providing solar fencing kit. We are also providing solar on-grid, off-grid, hybrid applications, solar street lights, solar pump services, design, testing and commissioning, consultancy, training supports also. We are also providing access control system, electric vehicle technologies, fire alarm system, basics trainings along with the certification. So you can do the course with us and you will get a you get certified. Thank you so much.